This video is sponsored by Titan. How are you feeling? You got John Riggs here with 3 games today on your Nintendo 64. We're going to see if we can get them all working today with open cart surgery. I like to fix these games, these cartridges that come in not working, try to get them working again when I can. I don't have a tech background or engineering degree. I've just been cleaning them mostly since like the 90s. And if I can get them working again, great. And if not, well, at least we tried. And every once in a while, sometimes at conventions, people will say, hey, I love it when you do open cart surgery. I got these broken games laying around. Have at them, see if you can get them working again, whatever the case is. So, I have 3 games, and I figure I'll just do all 3 of them in this one video. Why not? They're all Nintendo 64. I got my Nintendo 64 hooked up over here. And the first thing we're going to do, I guess we're going to do, it doesn't really matter which one we start with. I guess I'll start with James Bond here, 007. GoldenEye 007. Okay, so this one, wait a minute. This one has different screws than usual. Do they all? That one's fine. This one's fine. You see, usually it's those, the 3.8mm security bit, game bit, Nintendo bit. This one happens to have these, which isn't a problem. It's just interesting to see. I was like, that's not proper. Someone added those. No problem that they did. That's all right. Maybe they fell out and they couldn't find them. They just replaced them with something else. I don't know. Again, these came to me like this. But it will mean that I need a different screwdriver, which I have. Hopefully your holidays are going just fine. Just had Thanksgiving a little bit ago, and get looking forward to Christmas and stuff coming up soon. If you've never opened up a Nintendo 64 game, it's a little interesting because this one has a metal shield around the actual circuit board. And again, the metal shield, no problem at all, just a couple of screws once again. So, except for this one just has 1 screw, because I think someone's tried to do this before. That's all right. And then from that, you can just remove this front part, and then there is the circuit board right there. And when you pop the circuit board out, it has this little black sheath. That's kind of like your protector, so when the game is exposed, dust isn't getting into where these parts are, but the pins are still exposed, so it still keeps this handy. Yeah, it has a lot of parts laying around. So now that it's out, again, here's what 007. Here's the James Bond 007, and it was listed to me as not working. I'm gonna see if I can get this working. I'm gonna just try cleaning it here. I have a 1-up card. These guys right here are the 1-up card. There's a fluid side and a dry side, and they're meant to work without having to open your cartridge. However, they're fine. I like to open them up anyway, just so I can really get in there, you know. Now, if this doesn't work, I have something called Bright Boy, and we'll do that here in a bit. If you need yours, by the way, I have a link in my description. My Shopify has the air fresheners I sell. It has the video games I make. Also has 1-up cards signed if you need one. Fluid on the fluid side. I know this little eyedropper. I just keep refilling it. Just rubbing alcohol is all it is, really. So we'll start with this one, and I'm just going to do a little bit of this here. Put the fluid on the fluid side, and then the dry side kind of buffs it out, I guess. Boop, 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 boop. Well. Let's see if this is working, and you can come here and watch with me. Wait. So this is just proving that the Nintendo 64 works, you know, just like that. So I'm gonna pop that out, and I'm gonna pop this other thing in. Let's put that right there for now. You can, if you'd like, you can just pop it in just like this, if you want. You can also put it back in the shell, of course, but since it's already out, let's try that and see what happens. If we got a victory, that's good news for me. That doesn't look good to me. Well, I am playing this through an Eon adapter, so if it doesn't show anything, it's going to show me the color code, the color bar there. Yeah, let's try the Bright Boy. Oh my goodness, my neck just won't pop. I need to get me one of those Titan mattresses like my kid has now. Have you heard of those Titan mattresses? Like they deliver right to your front door and all that? Well, Titan is the mattress for everybody with a blend of high-quality foam and heavy-duty coils. Titan mattresses offer the lift and durability you deserve for a great night's sleep. No more compromising between comfort and support. It's all in one mattress. And if you're tired of settling for mattresses that don't meet your needs, it's time to upgrade to Titan. Now, my kid was complaining that they had trouble not only going to sleep, but like waking up refreshed and ready for school. And we came to the conclusion that their old mattress just wasn't cutting it. With several options to choose from, we went with the Titan Plus Luxe mattress in a queen. And they've been using it for the past while, and they said not only do they fall asleep much quicker, but they don't wake up with shoulder and back pain like they used to. That's a huge bonus. Best of all, with your Titan mattress, you get a 120 night sleep trial along with a 10-year warranty. And they deliver right to your front door, free within the United States. Cool part about that is Titan mattresses are designed, assembled, and shipped from their Arizona factory. We got ours really quick. Titan offers 3 different options: the Titan Plus Luxe, and their newest mattress, the Titan Elite. They really do have something for everyone. They love their Titan oh, it's so comfy. It's so comfy. And if you're looking for a new bed for yourself, check out titanmattress.com/JohnRiggs. Save 30% when you use code JohnRiggs at titanmattress.com/JohnRiggs. 30% off, just like that. They'll deliver it right to your front door. Super easy to set up. It's amazing. This is Bright Boy. It is a metal polisher. You know, some people like to use Brasso. I've seen people do that. And, you know, it's kind of advised that you don't use Brasso so much because it leaves this weird white residue that you don't quite see, but it definitely congeals. And then that can get stuck into your system. And you certainly don't want to have that going on. So we'll try the Bright Boy just to see. A little dab on one side, a little bit on the other side. And just want to kind of polish these pins. And by polishing them, I think it really means that you're just kind of removing the smallest layer ever. You know, that's what makes them all bright and shiny. Because you're not just removing dirt, you're removing basically a layer of this. So I don't know how many times you can do this, but the way I look at it is the game's already not working. So why not just give it a try, give it a shot, see if it works. If it does, great. If not, well, at least you tried. And then you can pass it off onto someone else who has glass pins and multimeter, which I have some of those too, but damned if I ever know how those things work, because I haven't really even tried either. I've tried looking up tutorials, but all the tutorials I've ever seen on things like that are always so, you know, to me, complicated and intricate, and they're like, oh, they're like, as if you already knew what you're talking about, you know. It's like, oh, just, you know, do the, you know, touch the A+12 to the Z9, and I'm like, what are you, what? No, never assume anything, especially with me, because I don't have a clue. Hold on. I just realized when I popped the game in there, it was backwards. And maybe you said that in the comments. If you read the like if you start typing in comments before, you know, actually get that far, it's like, hold on now. I just realized I put it in backwards. The chips are supposed to be facing away from the front of the console here. So well, I just cleaned it anyway, so let's try it again. All right, so 64, backwards. I never realized how dusty my 64 is from this angle. Lame. We'll sit on this for now and we'll come back to it later. We'll try this one next. I already should remove the screws on this one. This is the Killer Instinct Gold. And when you remove the back, this one has the full plate. The full plate, which is fine. Not every game's gonna look the same. And then when you remove the plate, again, here's the front. That's the front of the game, and then turn it around, and then there's the back of the game. The back of the game has the chips, so you wanna have the chips facing away from the console when you pop it in. And I'm going to go straight to the Bright Boy on this, as I'm going to assume that just the 1-up card will not work, because these games don't look in the best condition ever. But I still want to use a 1-up card afterwards to get up any of the remnants that I can't see. You know what I mean? Just because I can't see it doesn't mean it's there, especially if it congeals again. That's always the worst. I mean, I haven't had a problem with Bright Boy anyway. But I'll do what I can. And I want to use that 1-up card just to extra clean it to pick up any of the remnants that the Bright Boy may have left that I didn't see. So there's the wet side, and make sure you drop it on the ground apparently. So again, with 64, if you're going to pop it in directly, you gotta have the chips facing away from you. Super Nintendo games are like that too, I believe. Okay, just like that. Turn it on. We saw the 64 working earlier, so we know the 64 works. Doof. This one, once again, uses the... That's a tight screw on that one. The 3.8 millimeter game bit, security bit. You can find them anywhere. I have it linked on my Amazon as well. Whatever's good for you. And all the tools I use, like the Bright Boy, the everything else, is also linked. I have that Amazon affiliate link. You can check that out. So this one opens up just like that. This one, man, where are these games? It's like in some like Fallout shelter or something. Good lord. Bring out the old Phillips screwdriver to remove the two on here. These games were found on the Titanic. I have seen waterlogged games before, and I have gotten them to work before. It's been a while. I don't know if that's the case with these. It's like left out in the rain or something, you know? So, just a little game on this one. Perfect Dark is the name of this one. That's what I'm looking at right now. And here's Perfect Dark. There's the back side, and there is the front side. Okay. Got our work cut out for us, huh? Well, you know, this one I will also start straight with the Bright Boy. Just a little dab of this stuff. Try not to waste it when I can. I see a pin that's, boy, not exposed at all. What if I could scrape that off or even Dremel it off? I'm going to do what I can. I might even use I have a Dremel. It's that same spot on both sides. Are they trying to not let me read that information? Is that the secret code? What's going on there? They're trying to black it out for some reason? Well, there's a little bit exposed now. Not as much. I'm going to try this first. If this doesn't do it, I might take a Dremel. I mean, it's already not working, so why not? So there's the Bright Boy. Then the one-up card. Oh yeah, I dropped it on the floor. Long arm. There we go. All right. Beautimus. All right, let's try it. Again, there's that pin in the middle on both sides. Not sure, but let's see what happens when we pop it in and turn it on. If it works, great. If not, well. I mean, it's not a super fancy Dremel, but it's, you know, it's a hobbyist. Got nothing to lose. Boy, I actually made it look a lot cleaner already. Hold on. Yeah, and that's what it looks like now. Sure, why not? Come on, if this works, I don't know if it's going to work or not. But wouldn't that be something if that was the reason? Alright. You know, let's pop it back in the shell just in case. Alright, put the game back in there. You have to just trust me that I actually use that game and not a different version of the game, you know, to see if it works. Just for fun. Alright, didn't work this time. At least we tried. Thank you much. We'll do some more soon.